Hey guys, welcome to the monthly general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. May 2020. Spirit, what messages do you have for Pisces, please, for May 2020? What does Pisces need to hear? I hope you guys are all doing well. Lots of confusion going on now, lots of truths coming out. So don't let fear take the lead on this, guys. Speaking of truths, we've got the sun, illumination. What else for Pisces, please? Big shifts with the Eight of Wands. What else for Pisces for May 2020? Okay, got cards flying out here. What else for Pisces? That Eight of Swords energy, things that maybe we refuse to see, or truths that have been hidden from us, fears. Look at this. Speaking of fears, Nine of Swords popping out. All right, a lot of mental energy with swords. Yeah, deep transformations. All right, one more for Pisces, please. What is the most important message for Pisces? All right, Ace of Pentacles as the most important message. So with the Ace of Pentacles, Ace represents a new opportunity. With the Ace of Pentacles, this can be starting fresh. It's something that is new. It's an ace, so it's just the beginning. Now, this is something that has the potential to be solid. I feel like here, this is going to be kind of a totally new beginning for you with a Death card. There's a deep transformation. There's the end of something and the beginning of something new coming in for you guys with that Death card. So let's start from the beginning. We have the Eight of Wands, the Sun, Temperance, and the Eight of Swords. There's a need here to find a lot of balance, especially mentally. There's a lot of fear happening right now as a collective. And for those that are very sensitive out there, especially water signs such as Pisces, you may be feeling this energy dragging you down. So staying grounded with Temperance, notice there's 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land, connecting with earth, bringing in balance for yourself. With this Eight of Wands, there can be a major shift. Wands can represent messages, conversations, email, text, things like that. Something here could be illuminated for some of you with the Sun card. The Sun represents the sign of Leo. Speaking of Sun and this coronavirus, I'm not sure how many people have actually looked into this, but corona is actually what is around the sun. They call it the corona. That would be this here, what you see around the sun. So it's like saw-shaped, triangular shaped, which can pretty much only be seen, I guess, when there's an eclipse. So very interesting. The sun, make sure if you can, you're getting some sun for your health. The sun represents vitality. It brings in new energy. It also brings in clarity, messages, healing energy. So the sun is very important and playing an important role in all this, which is interesting. So with the sun, vitality, like the sign of Leo, which it represents, pushing forward, new energy. I feel like there's a lot of old energy leaving many of us. And this can be old expectations, old ways of doing things, things we've been stuck to for quite some time, old ways of seeing things. The Eight of Swords, there can be fear. You can be feeling very stuck right now during this pause. So remember to bring in and find a lot of balance, connect with the earth, connect with your higher self. Temperance is the sign of Sagittarius. Moderation is needed here. Depicted in this card with this angel figure is alchemy, a mixing of substances to create something else. So there's an energy here of creation, but while forging ahead, there needs to be patience and a need to see things from a higher perspective at this time. So whatever the situation may be surrounding in your life, whatever here is coming to mind for you and resonates with you, that's what this reading is likely focused on. And you'll know because this will come to you. So we have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords tends typically represent the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. So whatever has been difficult for you, this difficult cycle will be coming to an end. But with this Nine of Swords, don't let fear take the lead, because by letting fear take the lead, you can drag this on longer than it needs to be dragged, especially mentally. There can be a lot of exhaustion, waking up at night. Some people may actually be experiencing this due to this fear. But letting fear take the lead keeps you in a low vibrational state, just like this Eight of Swords. Okay, it's a lower vibrational state. Letting fear lead, causing other symptoms that you may be feeling. With the swords, it could be headaches, it could be tension, say like in your neck and your back. We have this Death card, and death represents whatever is no longer serving us, whatever is leaving physically, mentally, emotionally. There's an end here and a new beginning. Death represents Scorpio, so that's like that Pluto energy, and Pluto has just recently gone retrograde, so there can be a lot of things coming up from the past. There can be a lot of reviews coming up. On my Facebook and Instagram, where I do my weekly card pulls, the Six of Cups came up as the main energy for this week, and I noticed a lot of people focusing on the past in posts, so there is a review of the past here coming up. And if you look at this, this can be someone who is in review with the Seven of Pentacles. It's someone who's worked hard, waiting for the fruits of their labor to ripen. So this can be a strong review. Reviewing what you've done, reviewing the work, reviewing what is sustainable and what is no longer sustainable in your life with the Death card. So whatever is leaving is creating new opportunities for better, stronger things to happen here. Whether this is relationships, whether this is surrounding money and finances. If you're experiencing this sense of loss, just know that there is new coming in. But right now, patience and healing is needed with the Temperance card. So let's start clarifying. Let's take a look at the Sun card. Let's clarify the Sun. I like to focus on the major arcanas. Okay, let's clarify the Sun card for Pisces. I feel like there's something new here being born. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords, which is interesting, and we have the Six of Cups. So, Six of Cups, as I just mentioned, there can be a review of the past. There can be new information coming in from the past that was once hidden with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can represent a lack of communication, someone who has not been quite honest, or something that's been hidden. When the Page of Swords comes up, this can be about contracts that were signed or need to be signed. But with the Page, this is like a real strong review, because it's not quite... it's just hasn't reached its full potential with the Page of Swords. So missing information could be coming up. Things where maybe there could have been deception in the past, or things that weren't fully known here coming back. There could be this huge awakening with the Sun card. That can represent a massive awakening for some of you. Realizations about maybe why things didn't work the way they did in the past. So there's going to be a lot of realizations, I feel like, is what I'm seeing here. Again, this is showing, you know, whatever is no longer sustainable. Maybe you've been feeling blocked in some way for some time, and now you're realizing, oh, I see now why this didn't work out. So whatever this may be focusing on, but there is a healing energy here. And it's not that something or someone is necessarily completely leaving your life, but there may be a strong review in figuring out how to better forge ahead with the situation. So yeah, some of the pain may be leaving, some purging going on, a recalibrating for you. Let's look at the Death card. Something, you know, like energy, it's transformed, can come back in a new form. or a new way of doing things. Let's look at the Death card for Pisces. Let's clarify death. Wow. Death card twice. Scorpio energy. One more with the Death card here. What is changing? What's evolving and transforming for Pisces? King of Cups. So this could be focused on emotions, something that you are very closely tied to, something that is close to your heart. This could be representing a person. It's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Pisces. What is going on for Pisces for May 2020? May 2020 for Pisces, please. What guidance does Pisces need to hear? To me, I feel like a lot of this is a healing of fear. A lot of things that have been going on that are mental with the Swords energy. What else for Pisces, please? Mental and emotional. There could be a very healing review of the past here, Pisces. And you're getting a better idea as to how to move forward is the major theme. What does Pisces need to hear? This is one of my favorite decks that I recently got. If you're interested, it's called Angels and Ancestors by Kyle Gray. Magic Guardian, very interesting. Unlock the Magic Within with the Magic Guardian card. All right, so the magic that we hold within, our intuition, things that we have been taught to suppress with the way that this world has been for so long, some of these things are coming to the surface. Always trust your intuition. Think about when you were a child and maybe back then you were so open that you may have had more experiences with seeing otherworldly things, for example, and the older you got, the more suppressed you got because of all these adult responsibilities, or you're told this isn't real, that isn't real. I feel like there is a massive awakening here happening with some of you, Pisces, where some of you, yes, you're already awakened, but maybe you're, I don't want to call them gifts because we all have these abilities within us, but these abilities within you may be opening more. So you may be feeling more sensitive to energy. So unlocking the magic within you, figuring out how to move forward, using your natural talents and abilities that you are born with, and using those in these changing times, I feel like is going to be a big part of this as well. So there's a death of the old, and then there's the new here that's happening, especially with that death card. And I'm sure that's probably going to be popping up a lot for people, but I hope that you have an amazing month ahead, Pisces. And if you are interested in a reading, I'm also doing birth charts. Those take about a week. It's pretty intensive information. It takes a while for me to put together. But if you are interested, the information is in the description box. It's also on my Facebook services page, and you can follow me on Instagram. Stay strong, everybody, and definitely keep an open mind and be a free thinker. There's a lot of different stuff out there to look into, but definitely be a free thinker here and use your intuition with this situation. Take care, everyone.